Good evening. This is the Dolores County Broadcasting Network. And again, for another day in a row, I do not have any significant words of wisdom. So I know that we have plenty of moisture. Weeds are abundant everywhere. And with that, we will start our program. The DCTV 4-H Evening News Program for May 15th, 2019. Camera person is Cowboy Harrison. Video engineer, sound engineer, and producer is Edward. Teleprompter and prompter is Dan. News anchor is Daniel Little Pink Lion Faulkner. Meteorologist is Hannah, Where's My iPhone, Faulkner. And this is your news director, Dan. And now, the news.
Welcome to the DCTV 4-H Kids Eating News Show. Help us keep our news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. You can buy a sponsorship by calling 970-677-4119. That's 970-677-4119. Now for the news. Hi, I'm Daniel, and our first story is from the Journal. Attorney General confident OxyContin maker will settle Colorado lawsuit. Colorado's lawsuit against Purdue Pharma, the maker of OxyContin, is likely to end in a settlement that could give the state tens of millions to invest in addiction treatment. State Attorney General Phil Weiser said, "They don't have a leg to stand on," Weiser said of Purdue. He called the facts of the case damning in an interview Monday with the Durango Herald's editorial board. Former Attorney General Cynthia Kaufman filed a lawsuit against Purdue in September, alleging the company misled Colorado healthcare providers and consumers about the addiction risks associated with opioid painkillers. Some patients who received opioid prescriptions went on to seek out other forms of opioids such as heroin, which contributed to a high number of deaths related to opioids across the state, data show. Colorado is one of many states, cities, and counties to sue Purdue for damages related to the opioid epidemic. Weiser said he expected the case would be settled while he is in office. He cited Oklahoma's $200 million settlement with Purdue as proof. It is possible Purdue could reduce its liability by filing bankruptcy as an option the company has floated, according to national media outlets. And if Colorado settles with Purdue, Weiser said he would like to see the money invested in treatment options, including peer support, rehabilitation to gain job skills, and outpatient and inpatient treatment centers. This is my top priority. Inpatient and outpatient drug rehab is lacking across the state. In La Plata County, too, outpatient clinics are dedicated to addiction treatment, and inpatient drug treatment is not available. This story is from the Journal. Galloping Goose offers spring excursions in Animas Valley. The Galloping Goose number 5 is based in Dolores but has been in Durango waiting for spring trips up the Animas Valley on the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge Railroad. Because of avalanche danger, planned winter trips by the Goose were canceled, so it has been stored at the D&S&G's Roundhouse Museum. The Goose snuggled indoors while it waited out the winter in Durango until excursions could be rescheduled, said motorman Joe Becker. On Monday, 18th and 19th, passengers can ride the Goose on a 5-hour trip to Cascade Canyon and back. These trips will follow a passenger train format with only limited stops. The 5-hour excursion includes narrow gauge mountain railroading experiences on the high line of the Animas River Canyon and over-the-motorman shoulder look is a unique experience available to all Rio Goose number 5 passengers. Becker said that view is not available on any other train ride. Tickets are priced at $119 and the Goose departs at 10 a.m. With last winter's snowmelt, the Animas River will be running full and spring will be in full bloom. The replica snowplow on the Goose will remain intact just in case. Contact the railroad at 970-247-2733 for more information and tickets. On Thursday, 5th graders from Dolores will tour the Durango and Silverton Train Museum and Roundhouse and enjoy a hour-and-a-half ride on Goose number 5 to Railroad Park and back. This unique opportunity allows students to live history and experience what it was like to ride the Goose, Becker said. On Friday, the Durango and Silverton Narrow Gauge will celebrate the start of its summer tourist excursions to Silverton with a picnic and entertainment at the train station. Goose number 5 will provide $25 trips to Railroad Park and back, a chance for a brief Goose number 5 excursion experience. Check out DNSNG's special events webpage for more information. This story is from the Journal. BLM plans prescribed burns planned near Duff Creek. The Bureau of Land Management Tres Rios Field Office plans to conduct prescribed fires on public lands about 7 miles east of Duff Creek this week. 1,000-acre West Rim Pines project prescribed fire is planned to protect nearby communities and wildlife habitat by reducing hazardous fuels, thereby decreasing wildfire risks in the area. Several areas in the West Rim Pines were treated last spring and showing signs of improved habitat, according to a news release from Ian Barrett, BLM fire management specialist. A detailed burn plan outlines the parameters for prescribed burning. While no road closures are expected during the project, campers are encouraged to visit other sites to avoid traffic and smoke in the area, particularly at night. Public safety is paramount, and we will move forward with this effort only when conditions are ideal for safe and effective prescribed burning, said Barrett. The BLM expects the project completion by late spring or early summer, with regular monitoring to ensure public safety. Smoke may be visible in the area for several days after each prescribed burn is completed. Most of the smoke will be lifted and dissipate during the warmest parts of the day. Prescribed fire smoke may affect your health. For more information, visit bit.ly/West Rim Burn. The story is from the Denver Post. U.S. birth rate continues to fall, leading to fewest babies in 32 years. America's baby bust may be over. The nation's birth rates last year reached record lows for women in their teens and 20s. A government report shows, leading to the fewest babies in 32 years. The provisional report, released Wednesday and based on more than 99% of U.S. birth records, found 3.788 million births last year. It was the fourth year the number of births has fallen, the lowest since 1986, and the surprise to some experts given the improving economy. The fertility rate of 1.7 births per U.S. woman also fell 2%, meaning the current generation isn't making enough babies to replace itself. The fertility rate is a hypothetical estimate based on lifetime projections of age-specific birth rates. Whether more U.S. women are postponing motherhood or foregoing it entirely isn't yet clear. If trends continue, experts say the U.S. can expect labor shortages, including in elder care, when aging baby boomers need the most support. I keep expecting to see the birth rates go up, and then they don't, said demographer Kenneth M. Johnson of University of New Hampshire Carsey School of Public Policy. He estimates 5.7 million babies would have been born in the past decade if fertility rates hadn't fallen from pre-recession levels. That's a lot of empty kindergarten rooms, said Johnson, who wasn't involved in the report. Other experts are not concerned, predicting today's young women will catch up with childbearing later in their lives. The only two groups with slightly higher birth rates in 2018 were women in their late 30s and those in their early 40s. Our fertility rates are still quite high for a wealthy nation, said Caroline Sten Harnett, a demographer at the University of South Carolina. American women are starting families sooner than most other developed nations, according to other research. Other countries are seeing similar declines in birth rates. Young Americans still want to have children, but they don't feel stable enough to have them yet, said Karen Benjamin Guzzo, who studies families at Bowling Green State University in Ohio. The U.S. could do more to encourage childbearing with parental leave, preschool expansion, and child care subsidies, and other policies aimed at helping young adults struggling with student loan debt and housing costs. Births were down across racial groups, with small declines in Hispanics, whites, blacks, and Asians. The number of babies born to Native Hawaiian and Pacific Islanders was stable. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention report also found overall the U.S. birth rate for women ages 15 to 44 was 59 births per 1,000 women, an all-time low. Now for dumb laws with Hannah.
Our dumb laws segment are still actual laws, still in the books in many states, cities, and municipalities. This means that these laws are still technically legal. Dumb laws in Arkansas. It's strictly prohibited to pronounce Arkansas incorrectly. The Arkansas River can raise no higher than the Main Street Bridge in Little Rock. I wonder if anyone has bothered to tell the river that. The law provides that school teachers who bob their hair will not get a raise. A man can legally beat his wife, but not more than once a month. In Fayetteville, it is illegal to kill any living creature. In Little Rock, honking one's horn at a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. is against the law. No one may start or stop their cars at a McDonald's. Dogs may not bark after 6 p.m. Again, can't help wondering if anyone explained this to the dogs. Flirtation between a man and a woman. Men and women on the streets of Little Rock may result in a 30-day jail term. It is unlawful to walk one's cow down Main Street after 1 p.m. on a Sunday. Now for the weather report. Our current weather data comes from the DCTV weather station located in beautiful downtown Duff Creek. The current temperature is 73 degrees. The high for today was 74 degrees. The low was 51 degrees. Volumeter is at 29.68 inches and is falling. Humidity is at 25%. Wind is between 1 and 9 miles per hour from the southwest. Gusts have been up to 25 miles per hour. There were 0.00 of an inch of moisture today in the DCTV weather station. Moisture for the month is 77/100 of an inch. Moisture accumulation for the year is 6.73 of an inch. Now for the big map, courtesy of the National Weather Service. Wrong way. Rain and thunderstorms are covering the northwest and the quarter of the nation. Northwest. Despite the high over Colorado areas, the areas of the mountains are still get some rain and snow mixed. From North Dakota to Maine across the top of the nation is experiencing rain and thunderstorms. Few other areas of thunderstorms and rain are scattered around the rest of the country. Here is our exclusive DCTV 5-day forecast. Thursday, rain showers, high 70, low 43. Friday, rain showers, high 56, low 37. Saturday, partly sunny, high 59, low 40. Sunday, rain showers, high 61, low 40. Monday, rain showers, high 58, low 38. Now for the snow total report, which is the amount of snowpack in the in the mountains across the state. We hope it will be helpful for our farmers. Remember that this percentage is a percentage of the average for this time of year. Here in the Southwest, we only have 218% of normal. For our climate change report, CO2 carbon dioxide is considered a greenhouse gas and is one of the principal causes of climate change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability. This results in significant variations worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures, but the general climate trend of the planet is slowly warming. Therefore, it is important that we report the CO2 weekly change. The following are the CO2 numbers in parts per million. Last week, 414.37. 2 weeks ago, 414.32. Last year, 410.77. 10 years ago, 389.77. 79. 50 years ago, 327.34. Thank you, Dr. Peter Tan of the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, and Michael McGee of the CO2.Earth Network for providing this information. Remember, you can help keep our kids' news showing by buying a sponsorship. To become a sponsor, just call 970-677-4119. It's 970-677-4119. Thank you. Now back to our news director.
That is the end of today's DC TV 4-H Evening News Program. This is your news director, Dan, saying good night and thank you for watching.